Who is that?
A timeless village, a spine-chilling wood and a heartbreaking suicide await the Most Haunted team as we return to Sussex. And this week we continue our marathon investigation into one of the largest places we've ever been. Welcome to Most Haunted and to the Weald and Downland Museum. First opened in September 1970, the Weald and Downland Open Air Museum is a collection of historic buildings, some dating as far back as the 13th century. Moved to this site brick by brick, many of these buildings are said to be home to strange paranormal phenomena. Today there are almost 50 buildings on a site stretching over 50 acres of countryside. With such a vast area to cover, we have decided to split the investigation over 2 nights. On our first night, we concentrated on a group of buildings located at the centre of the museum. This investigation revealed what we believe was evidence of poltergeist activity.
Chris is saying this is not human, this is demonic. You have a message for us?
What was that? What was that? What was that?
It was horrible.
Tonight, keen to find further evidence of spirit activity, we will be concentrating on buildings located around the periphery of Weald and Downland.
Did you hear it?
Oh!
Excuse me.
Deep in the woodlands at the edge of the site is a medieval cottage which was constructed from a 13th century excavation. Strange noises have been heard as though people are moving around. A dark figure is witnessed standing at the door, and some feel a negative presence on the approach to this very lonely dwelling. This house was originally situated in nearby Midhurst and is thought to be the most haunted property on the whole of this site. Many people get the feeling that there is something watching them. Also, heavy-booted footsteps are often heard, poltergeists and a dark, sinister figure that causes so much fear that some refuse to enter. This is Wealden House, originally from Chiddingstone. Many people have reported strange phenomena going on inside. Figures have been seen looking out of the upper floor windows, and some visitors feel as though they're surrounded by the hustle and bustle of an invisible family going about their daily chores. With so much that's happened already, what can we possibly expect tonight? We have 24 hours to find out. Knowing that Pendean House, originally from Midhurst in Surrey, will be the main focus of tonight's investigation, I have asked historian Leslie Smith to research this building's past.
One of the houses that's been bought here has a particularly interesting background. It was in fact very nearby and brought because it was under risk of demolition. A lovely house built in 1609, we know, because the wood has been tested and gives the specific year. Some of the timbers in the house date older than that, which suggests that the Clare family, who built the property, father and son, appear to have lived there, may have used timbers from what was there before. What is extraordinary is that the property, as a yeoman's house, will have had a straightforward family existence. Not necessarily very blood and thunder. Yeomans, of course, were landowners with some wealth.
With the benefit of having already spent one eventful night in Weald and Downland, what more will parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe be looking out for as we prepare to investigate this timeless village?
I'm just hoping that we're going to, you know, see something for ourselves, and hopefully security again. If they saw something, it would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic. And given the experience from the first night, probability would dictate that hopefully similar sort of thing happens tonight. And I'm looking more for apparitional experiences, to be honest. Any light phenomena in a wooded area, even though roads may be quite far away, I'm quite sceptical, if not cynical, of, merely because we know our visual perception alters at night time. You've got trees around, so you've got shadows. All it takes is a very far off light source for us to think that it's associated with that particular wood. In addition, our eyes start to play tricks on us. And if people are going around with torches or even just the lights off the DV cams, it can be very easy to misinterpret that. So I'm looking more for apparitional experiences as something evidential.
Fantastic. Well, we've got a lot to look forward to and a lot of ground to cover again.
It is clear that both Kieran and I are looking forward to getting tonight's investigation underway. But will the spirits said to haunt this village of the damned come to greet us?
I think we'll get so much stuff here. What the heck?
Someone's just been thrown at us.
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Welcome back to Most Haunted. You join us on the second night of an investigation into the Weald and Downland Open Air Museum, a village of historical buildings moved here brick by brick from their original locations in the southeast of England. Medium Chris Conway, who has already made contact with the spirits of this village on our previous night's vigil, is quick to pick up on the presence of a dark, cloaked figure as we start our lit walk around in Pendean House.
What I do sense is quite strange to the sort of setting we're in. I'm going to call him a monk, okay? It's nothing to do with this property. It's this land, okay? I'm calling him a monk because I'm not an expert and I'm only saying what I can see. But the strange thing is, he's not dressed. To me, a monk wears brown sort of costume. This one is wearing a black costume. I think this guy would probably be seen walking out, but it's very much the land round about.
Do you sense he's with us now? Do you sense he's listening to us?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think he could possibly cause activity?
Yes, without a doubt. We've got a lady in here.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. The lady is just she's literally just walked from here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that?
I'm not sure. Was it a camera?
I heard that. It's the one.
Wasn't the camera? In the next room.
Back
It
up.
came from behind Cat, which
Back
is
up.
actually in the room where you're pointing to, Chris.
And that's
That room there.
and that's basically just literally as we were speaking, she's came from here. Yeah, just literally as we were speaking, she's came from here. Yeah.
Who is she? What's her name? Try and get more
I
stuff.
don't have a name yet, as I say. And the strange thing again, probably just the settings and the surroundings. I'm expecting her to look a certain way. She's not. She's wearing a dress, which quite surprises me.
Why does it surprise you?
I
She's
don't
wearing a
know.
dress.
I don't know.
She's
It's-
wearing trousers.
Yeah, no, it's the way the dress looks.
What the heck?
Someone's just been thrown at us.
This, here.
Bit of wood. Look at this.
Where did that come from?
Wait a minute, just have a look above.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
Nothing above.
Right here.
It just hit me on the foot.
Wait a minute.
No, this has hit me on the foot.
Sorry, no, look, this will fit here.
That's been thrown.
Okay. What do you think, Chris?
I think this would be linked to the lady.
This is the lady?
Right. As I say, she came from here, and when I was saying I was surprised, not the fact that she's wearing a dress, but the fact the dress just doesn't seem to fit the surroundings. It's very much like the kind of dress you'd wear to a ball.
Oh, so it's very regal
Yeah,
type,
it's that.
dressed up.
Yeah, and it's not a colourful dress. It's very much. It's as if there's no colour to it at all. It's not white, but it's as if there's just no colour at all.
Translucent. Yeah.
And as I say, she walked from here as we were speaking and came round to here, and she's gone back through again.
Is that tapping noise? Do you have a name with her?
I'm only getting a letter just now, and it's an L.
An L. If there's a woman here, a lady, you hear that? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please try and say a word if you can? If I make a noise, if I make a humming noise, can you copy me, please? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, this is good. This is communication. You're getting it, Matt. You okay? Carly, you okay? Stuart, you okay?
Yeah, I'll find it. We're in the kitchen. It's not in here.
Someone's been thrown again.
It's not in here.
What the hell was
Keep
that?
going. Keep going.
Where? Oh, it's a brush. It's a brush.
A brush.
It's a brush. Don't touch it. You got it, Stuart? Brush.
Believing we are witnessing malevolent poltergeist activity, we make our way to the first floor of Pendian House to get a fuller picture of this haunted abode.
For somebody it's not a medium, can you...
Wait.
Can you...
Wait. Oh my, how close was that?
That was very
How
close.
fantastic was that? Oh my. Get up here. Get up, get up, get up.
I
Fantastic.
actually thought there was somebody up there
Yeah.
making a wee tune as they were walking.
We'll move more up. Everybody okay? Good, we're getting really good activity.
Excellent.
Okay, everybody keep still. Thank you. Whoever you are, please keep these noises coming. Please try and talk to us some more.
Excited by the audible activity we were experiencing, we move into the bedroom area in search of more.
Oh, great, there's a cradle. I love a cradle. There's a cradle through there. Fab.
Right here, this is where we want to be.
Okay. What's that noise? What was that?
That sounded to me as if all of these were rattling.
What was that? Ooh. What was that? Oh, listen to it. It's amazing. Who did that? Who did that? Who? What the hell was that?
Don't know, the floor went, something jumped underneath us.
Oh. Please, whoever's here, answer me now. We're going to come back here. We won't have the lights. It won't be as bright. Please, will you continue to talk to us? It's not my echo. It's when I'm talking. It's bizarre. We've had this before. Do you remember, Carl?
Do you know what I think this is? Almost seems like.
What?
I don't think they're responding to what we're saying. I think they are, as you said earlier, having a conversation, and they don't even care that we're here.
No. Yeah.
Because there seems to be a higher sort of humming sound, you know, which we associate probably with the female, and a lower humming, which probably it's almost like
They're having a
house, and
they're having a
day you were having a chat after the day.
If you can hear me, can you make a noise, please? Is that you, Les? Everybody just...
Straight away.
Sorry, I thought that was you, Leslie.
Absolutely wasn't me, but that's all news to me.
Okay, this is great. If you can hear me, can you make a noise, please? Is that you, Les? Everybody just...
Straight away.
Sorry, I thought that was you, Leslie. If you want us to come back and talk to you, please will you make a noise now? Make it nice and loud for us, please. Is that them?
Possibly. More than likely, no.
There's two here.
There's two here.
Listen to that. Heartbeat. There's a heartbeat. Blimey, Charlie. Let's. I tell you what. I am so not looking forward to coming back. I am, in a way, looking forward to coming back here. Start having a conversation with me as I'm talking.
Thing is, if there's the energies in this house, they're not bad.
No, they're nice.
They're
it's
nice.
Good.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They're
and
nice
you know
energy.
what? I think we'll get more activity
Yes.
here.
Can you hear this conversation?
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, I think maybe if we lower our voices, just... That was right here. That was fabulous.
That was right in my ear.
Yeah, I got that in my ear. How funny, you thought it was in your ears. It was right in my ear too.
It just sounded like it was here.
Yeah, me too.
I want to get...
Okay, I think maybe if we lower our voices, just... That was right here. That was fabulous.
That was right in my ear.
Yeah, I got that in my ear. I'm going to make a plan, and the lovely gentleman that's here and the lady, if you agree, please join in the conversation. I think that we should come back in here, and it should be a séance, but we should bring Matt in here as well. And I think we're going to get an awful lot of communication if we sit round a table and try and talk and get a communication going with these people. Get a communication going with these people.
Okay.
Was that you just going,
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go. You agree with that, Carl?
I agree,
yeah? I think we'll get so much stuff here.
Convinced that tonight's investigation will produce a great deal of paranormal activity, we prepare for our first vigil. Will we make further contact with the spirit of the dark, cloaked, monk-like figure, or the lady in regal dress that Chris believes are present, as we kill the lights and turn on our night vision cameras?
Who is that? They're coming towards us.
Keen to explore the phenomena we were experiencing in the lit walk-around, I decide to lead the whole team back into Pendean House, and it's not long until medium Chris Conway senses we are not alone.
Is there anybody here? Is there any spirit person here in this place? If you are, please can you come forward?
Right, we've got another monk.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that whistle?
Strange noise coming up to my right.
Who's there? If you are, please can you come forward?
Right, we've got another monk.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that whistle?
Strange noise coming up to my right.
Who's there?
Come on.
We've got another monk. He's dressed the same as the other one.
But we didn't ask about that, did we, Leslie?
Well, didn't ask what? Sorry.
That monk, sorry, Leslie.
No, I know when you... Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's a monk. If you're seeing black, that's what
Yeah.
you said to me.
Black.
You're seeing a monk in black. It's probably a Dominican, who I believe of.
This one's dressed the exact same way.
Or a priest.
Would they have been here in this on this land, or
Yeah,
with
because
these
the
houses?
Duke of Norfolk is England's leading Catholic peer, Lord, and this was his land, and also the Earl of Arundel.
Oh, right.
Very much Catholic, stay Catholic after the
Right, okay,
Reformation,
right.
so there may well have been priests here. Anyway, she didn't have umbrellas, they all wore cloaks and hoods.
Yeah, monks, yeah. if you're here, there's a monk here. Oh, what's the matter, Kath?
There's a brilliant light, white light over there.
Whereabouts?
Brilliant.
Here? Back there?
Yeah, just in the second room.
That one?
The other one.
Herb room.
This one.
That one, yeah. A brilliant white light.
How big do you think it was, Kath?
A tennis ball.
Wow, okay. I'll focus on that for a minute.
Oh, we've got 2 monks.
Oh,
Got another one just come in.
please. Would you say father or would you?
Yes, could be. Don't know if they're... Yes.
Father?
Or brother.
Brother? Can you please show us some bright white lights?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Can you please show us some bright white lights?
Oh, yeah.
Chris, are these 2 monks attached to the land or to the building?
The land.
A land, not
the
the
land.
building.
No,
right,
not the
okay.
building, the land.
But they're not interacting with
They're
us.
not interacting. They're actually very much as if they don't even know we exist.
Right.
They're
okay.
going about their business.
But we did hear that.
We did see it, yeah.
Maybe that's someone else.
Yeah.
Would you see the lights though?
Brilliant.
I saw a light.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you would, that's where they are. They're both down there.
Oh.
Do you say these sort of things going around their daily?
Yeah, just they're going about their daily business.
That's one of the things people think is that they feel that they're that there's an invisible family going around their daily duties just around them.
That'll be the monks.
Yeah.
That'll be the monks.
We appear to be in the presence of 2 autonomous monks. What further paranormal activity will we come across as our investigation into Weald and Downland continues into the night?
Can't see anything. Shh.
What you doing, Les? Yeah, I'm saying I don't like the woods.
Who is that? They're coming towards...
Go.
Brand new Medium starts Friday at 9, all new and exclusive to Living.
Welcome back to Most Haunted. We're investigating the eerie Weald and Downland Open Air Museum, a collection of historic buildings from across the southeast of England. Hoping to make further contact with the spirits of Pendian House, Carl, Stuart and medium Chris Conway are investigating what is believed to be the museum's most haunted house. While Leslie, Kath, Chris Burton and myself, accompanied by security team member Sean, are making our way to Hangleton Cottage, where we hope to make contact with the spirits said to haunt this medieval home.
How dark is this?
I know.
Oh, getting creepy now, isn't it?
I'm a bit worried we might get lost. What do you reckon?
What do you mean?
Where is that house?
This is Blair Witch horror movie.
Maybe we took the wrong way. Yes, maybe we took the wrong way.
Down there?
Is he alive?
There's someone there.
Is there? Who that would be? Who's that going to be? Sean, go and check and see who's down there.
Are we in the right... Is this the place, the way to the hill, to the house?
Yeah, this is it.
This is a spooky place, isn't it? Sean? This is it, isn't it? Sean? It's like a witch house.
Everything all right?
That's just cut out.
What?
That camera just cut out. For no reason.
Is it back on?
It's back on now, yeah. Thank you.
You've just seen her walking down towards this cottage. A light. And somebody stood here.
And there's our security bloke in the woods. There's nobody there.
Sure. Was there anyone out here?
No. So what?
But there's no one here.
There's no one here. Is this the weirdest thing?
Can you sense anything here?
We've got a female spirit in here.
Is this an elderly lady?
No, it's a young lady.
A young lady.
Young lady.
Is she really strong? Is she powerful?
She is quite powerful. She seems, for some reason, she keeps coming from here.
Yeah, I'm following you guys.
That's where she's coming from. She's coming from in here.
What's in there? I can't see shit. What's in there?
She walks to the stairs.
She walks from here, right past where Stuart is just now, and then up the stairs.
Should we follow her footsteps?
Yeah.
Is anybody here? If there's any spirit people here in this place, in this house, please come towards us.
There's tapping here.
What?
Tapping. Oh, the do.
Let's don't move that door.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, if you're hearing tapping, that's what it's about, isn't it? Come on, come towards us if you're here.
She walks up the stairs and she walks through here.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Sounded like furniture dragging. And she walks through here.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Did you see that?
Is she active, sort of?
She's died here.
She died here?
She's died here. That's why she's replaying it. She's walking from down there, up the stairs. She's coming up here.
Of course, things would have probably been different. But she'd have had her furniture and stuff in here,
Yes.
wouldn't she? Which would probably been different places.
Come on, how did she die? The name that's coming through, it's very much like Lisa. It's that sort of name. Come on. No, it's not.
Oh,
What was that?
I heard that. It's not Lisa, it's Lucy. Come on. No, it's not.
oh.
What was that?
I heard that. I think she fell.
She fell.
She's fell. Even though this is a window here. I mean, for some reason, she's fell here.
Well, bearing in mind that all of these buildings would have been taken down
Yeah.
and rebuilt. So you've got to think that, you know, this could have been an interpretation where the window,
Yeah.
the main window in origin, could have very well been there.
Because this is where she's fell.
Did she commit suicide or did she fall?
I tried. At this point in time, I don't know. She walks from down the bottom, up the stairs, through here, and then she's gone over.
Why did she jump?
How do you feel, Karen?
Do you know, I feel quite calm.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you feel, Les? Yeah, I'm saying I don't like the woods. It feels. Oh, all right, but I really, on reflection, wouldn't like to be on your own, would you? No, wouldn't. So it's not that comfortable, is it?
Lucy, darling. I don't like to bed, but for some reason I want to sit on. Would she have died instantly, do you think, or would she have been brought up here and died later?
No, she's died straight away.
Straight away.
She's died. She feels the need. She just keeps repeating it over and over and over. The emotions that would be going through her head as she's been walking from down there up those stairs with the thought that she was going to jump.
That whistle, Carl.
Huh?
Do you hear that whistle outside? Yeah, that's great.
Did you hear that? I heard
It's a
that.
scream.
Aye, I thought it was.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you hear that? I heard
It's a
that.
scream.
Lucy, can you please move something or throw something? What was that? What the hell was that?
Don't have a clue.
That was a voice from through here. Did you see that?
Come on, get through.
Move something or throw something. That sounds like it was from
Yeah.
this room. And there's the bargain. It's almost as if she answered you, Carl. Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
Aware that there are other areas in the museum that warrant investigation, Carl and Stuart head off towards Wealden House, while Leslie, Kath, Chris Burton and I return to the ominous Pendean house.
If there's any spirits here, please. Thank you very kindly. Perhaps you can do something for us here in this room? Make a noise upstairs?
No.
Was that upstairs?
It sounded like it was upstairs.
Make a noise upstairs? Are you upstairs? There he is again. It's faint upstairs. Yeah, it is. It's movement upstairs. Are you upstairs? There he is again. Hello?
That's the one with the cot or cradle, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Can you move the cradle again? What was that?
Kath, was that you?
No.
What? What?
No, really?
No, it really wasn't. I didn't do anything. I just walked.
Can you move the cradle again?
What was that?
Kath, was that you?
No.
Alright. Well. Alright, Chris.
Hang on, wait for me.
How come, Stu? I don't know what it was. Doesn't matter. There's still no light up there. There can't be like there's no electricity in these ones. Oh, someone with a torch, it must be.
Yeah, there it is, Carl. It's up here.
Hello? Who's that?
Can't be. There's no one on the site. Someone's up there, Carl, with a torch. Well, let's get down there this way. Let's go and see. Let's get down there this way. Whoever's up there. Whoever's up there. Whoever's up there. Whoever's up there can see us, but we can't see them. You have goosebumps all over me now. I'll tell you what, if someone jumps out of the tree, be a bit prepared for one another fight. On your own.
On the own?
Well, I'll have run away.
Carl, look at that. Can you see? Oh.
What do you reckon?
Well, I'm not promising you anything, mate. We'll go as far as we can. Hopefully we'll get in the house, but if I see something, I'm being serious, mate. I'm gone. If I see anyone up there with that torch, I'm out of here. Big time. Come on.
What, you want to leave me up there?
Well, no, we'll both go. Right, that's the deal. We'll both go.
Actually, yeah, you go first, Stu, 'cause that's... going on here?
What is it? Olive brambles or?
It's just... Where do we live in?
Can't see anything.
Shh, shh, shh. That's just behind us. Something just...
This is the scariest place I've been in my life.
Who's that?
Someone's there. Someone's there.
I've got the camera on it. Who's that?
Someone's there. There's no way I'm going there. There's no way I'm going up there.
Who is that?
Who is it?
They're coming towards us.
Go. Go.
I can't go.
Wait.
I can't walk from you.
This way, Cal, this way.
With Carl and Stuart convinced that they have come face to face with a dark entity, what further ghostly activity will we be witness to as the night continues?
I have never been that scared because I thought, whatever that.
The brand new Medium starts Friday at 9, all new and exclusive to Living.
Welcome back to Most Haunted. Our investigation into the Weald Downland Open Air Museum has unnerved the team, with Carl and Stuart forced to flee from what was meant to be a vigil at Wealden House, while the rest of the team investigate the nerve-wracking Pendean House.
I'm sorry, we didn't even make it to there.
What happened?
Well, me and Carl went off to the house, just the two of us, and we didn't make it in the house because as you go up the path, there's like a small little walk path to the left. We go up there, Carl heard something, we turned round and we could see a figure. There was two trees and there was a dark shape standing behind one tree, and it moved from one side to the other.
Who is that? They're coming towards us.
Go!
I can't go.
Wait.
This figure just went like that.
Scary.
Yes.
But then it started just coming towards, it started to get bigger, and I just said to him, and as soon as it started to get bigger, that was it.
We were gone.
I have never been that scared because I thought, whatever. As soon as it started to get bigger, that was it.
We were gone.
I have never been that scared because I thought, whatever.
With the concern that Carl and Stuart might have been followed by an entity to this house, we decide to conduct a séance in the hope that we may make contact with it and hopefully also make contact with the lady that wore the regal dress, whom Chris Conway picked up on when he first entered the building.
She was young. She walks from the bottom up the stairs, through here, through to the back room, and then she goes over on the side.
What's that?
I don't know, I can't see it. It was a 2.
21.
21.
Oh.
Thank you.
Just go round. Were you pregnant? What's that say?
Can't see a thing. That's A.
Stuart, maybe.
Stuart's not going to you, Stuart.
Is it still on A?
No, it's on B now.
That's not making sense. It's going to Stuart.
Does Stuart remind you of someone you used to know?
Stuart.
Straight to me, isn't it, eh?
Sure, at times, Stuart.
Some kind of attraction there.
It went to 21, and the date of birth was 21st, Stu.
Ah.
When was your baby born?
21st of March.
Wow.
1st April?
Yeah.
Is it? That's my wee baby's birthday.
There's a few coincidences
Isn't
there
it?
that seem to be quite...
Isn't it, eh?
Do you know what I think we should do? Bearing in mind what Chris said earlier about this girl's kind of stuck in this perpetual motion of constantly committing suicide, which is what she seems to be doing. I wonder whether we try and we finish this seance and we send it to the light.
Yeah.
We send her on so she
let's
can
do
be
it
clear.
then.
Yeah.
Lucy, it's time to move on. I want you to let me help you, let me guide you. I want you to follow me, Lucy, as I take you towards the light.
This music got very, very cold.
Very cold. Freezing.
This is going.
That's good. That's really good.
pleased that we have brought rest to the ghost of Lucy, we continue to reach out to the spirits of Weald and Downland until first light. And in the cold light of day, what does Dr. Kieran O'Keefe make of our investigation into this most haunted of sites?
The second part of the investigation moved further out to areas that had a better reputation for hauntings. It was in this area, being further out and getting into the more woodland area, where I think the most significant thing happened. A group was moving towards an outer cottage and they thought they saw a figure standing in the doorway.
If maybe we took the wrong one down there. They're alive.
There's someone there.
Is there a figure? Yeah, that would be.
It was that clear to everybody on that particular vigil that the security guard that was accompanying them ran after it thinking that it was human. Now here we're dealing with a trained security guard who's fit, who's used to dealing with chasing after people essentially, and he was unable to catch this particular figure. It was almost as though the figure just dissipated, just disappeared into nowhere.
And it's just gone, there's no one here. It's just the weirdest thing.
Now, this is fascinating in itself. Is it paranormal? That's debatable. But then another vigil went to the same area, unaware of what had happened, and they saw the same sort of figure.
There's no way I'm going up there.
Who is that? Both groups seeing the same sort of figure. Is that coincidence? I don't know, we're dealing with a probability issue here. And I think the more and more I talk about it, it's very, very difficult for me to argue some sort of normal explanation to do with a visual illusion or trick of the light, that sort of thing. I think the way both teams reacted show that we're dealing with something tangible here, that either somebody human or it's a ghost.
Who is it?
They're coming towards us.
Go.
Oh, I can't go. Wait.
At the end of the day, I think it's debatable what we're dealing with, but I'm really being pushed into the corner here, and I have to lean more on the side of those witnesses that thought they saw something paranormal.
Our two-night investigation of Weald and Downland has been eventful, with even the usually sceptical Kieran leaning more towards the paranormal. Where will our journey through the paranormal lead us next? Until then, sleep tight.
I have never been that scared because I thought,
Tomorrow night on Living, it's more drama from Oceanside Wellness with a new doctor who's pushing the boundaries of science, leading to all sorts of ethical problems. Private Practice is brand new tomorrow night at 10. Back to this evening, and next along, the sinister contents of a storage unit are about to spark a hunt for a serial killer. Leading the hunt will be the Criminal Minds.